am the Lord your God, and I am speaking to you now, directly, personally, intentionally, because I see you, I know you, and I have not forgotten you. You did not open this by accident. You did not come here by coincidence. I have drawn you here because there are things happening around the house you are living in, around the life you are standing in, around the space you call home, that I do not want you to ignore anymore. I do not speak to you to frighten you, I speak to you to protect you. I do not speak to you to confuse you, I speak to you to open your eyes, to strengthen your heart, and to prepare your path for the change that is already on its way to you. You feel the urgency in your spirit. That strange pressure, that sense of something is about to happen, and you are not wrong. You have felt restless inside the very walls where you should feel safe. You have looked around the rooms of your life and thought, this place is not enough for me anymore. This atmosphere is heavy. This peace feels fragile. Something is shifting. Child, I am the one who placed that knowing inside you. When I say 25 minutes left, I am not counting seconds on a clock the way the world does. I am telling you that you are in the final stretch of a season that I never intended you to stay in forever. Your time of tolerating what hurts you is coming to an end. Your time of pretending you are comfortable when you are actually breaking inside is almost over. This is about the house you are living in, yes, but it is also about the house that is your heart, your mind, your spirit, your daily routine, your relationships, your patterns, your surroundings. You have learned to survive in a place that does not fully honor who you are becoming. You have learned to walk on eggshells, to silence your own discomfort, to endure things that keep you small. You have told yourself, maybe it's not that bad. Maybe I can just stay quiet. Maybe if I love harder, things will fix themselves. But I, the Lord, am telling you now, you were not born to live your whole life in survival mode. You were not created to always adjust yourself around other people's hidden motives. Silent jealousy, or half-spoken truths. Very soon, I am going to reveal what has been happening in secret. Very soon, I am going to expose what has been whispered behind closed doors. Very soon, you will understand why your peace has been feeling so fragile in the place where you should be able to rest. I see a woman connected to your life, to your space, to your story. She may be near you physically, or she may be hovering around your life through messages, comments, conversations, or family connections. She may smile at you, or talk to you, or even say nice words about you, but there is another story inside her heart. There is a secret in her thoughts, there is a quiet plan she carries that is not aligned with the peace I want for you. Listen to me carefully, child. I am not telling you this so you will live in fear of people. I am not showing you this so you will start suspecting everyone and break your own spirit with anxiety. I am telling you this because I want to teach you discernment. I want to teach you the difference between the one who truly celebrates you and the one who studies you. The one who loves you and the one who uses you. The one who is happy for your growth and the one who feels threatened by your future. I am giving you spiritual eyes to see beyond outward appearances. This woman, this energy, this presence, represents every person who tries to enter your house with sweet words but heavy intentions. Sometimes it is one specific woman, sometimes it is a repeated pattern of the same type of person. She is secretly measuring you, secretly comparing herself to you, secretly talking about you in rooms where you are not present, secretly trying to position herself in ways that benefit her at your expense. She may be using your kindness, your trust, your openness. She may be getting information from you, then using it in ways that could harm your peace, your reputation, or your stability. She may be trying to get closer to what belongs to you, to what covers you, to the favor I have placed on your life. But hear me, she does not have more power than I do. Humans can plot, but I am the one who sees every plot. People can gather information, but I am the one who already knows the end from the beginning. I am not afraid of hidden intentions, and neither should you be. What is done in darkness cannot stay in darkness when I decide to bring light. I am your protector. I am your shield. I am the one who stands at the door of your house, both physically and spiritually, and says, only what aligns with my purpose for this child is allowed to stay here. Right now, I am walking through the rooms of your heart. I am looking at the doors you left open to people who do not deserve that level of access. I am touching the windows you have left unlocked through oversharing, overgiving, over-accepting behavior that drains you. I am examining the corners of your life where you have allowed clutter, clutter in your emotions, clutter in your thoughts, clutter in your relationships. You have kept things, people, habits, and fears that no longer belong in your story. You did it because you did not want to be rude, you did not want to lose anyone, you did not want to rock the boat. You did it because you got used to being the one who always adjusts, but my child, your time of always adjusting is coming to an end. This is why you feel the countdown in your spirit. This is why you sense 25 minutes left as a spiritual alarm. A cycle is ending. A pattern is being confronted. You cannot carry everyone and everything into the next chapter one am preparing for you. Some doors will close. Some rooms will empty. Some connections will naturally fall away. Do not be afraid when this happens. It is not rejection, it is protection. It is not punishment, it is preparation. You have asked me, God, why do I still live like this? Why do I feel stuck? Why do I feel like something is off around me? You thought I was silent, but I was watching. I have seen every conversation you were not invited to, but that was about you. I have seen every message written, every look exchanged, every sigh before your name was mentioned. I have seen the envy, the control, the subtle attempts to make you doubt yourself, the way some people try to make you feel small in your own space. I have seen the burdens you carry alone because you don't want to worry others. I have seen the way you cry when the house goes quiet, the way you talk to me in whispers, the way you hold your heart together with hope. I am moved by your tears, child. I am not blind to your silent battles. I am not ignoring your discomfort. I have not been slow, I have been strategic. I have been allowing time to expose what needed to be exposed, allowing people to show who they truly are, so that when I move you, when I shift your life, when I change your environment, you will know deep inside that it was me, not man, who did it. I am arranging circumstances, aligning opportunities, and waking up your inner strength so that when I say it is time to move, you will no longer argue with me from a place of fear. Do not misunderstand this. When I say very soon, I am not threatening you, I am preparing you. Very soon, paperwork can change. Very soon, an offer can appear. Very soon, a door you thought was closed can open again. Very soon, help can arrive from an unexpected direction. Very soon, the atmosphere in your house can shift in a single day. Very soon, a conversation can break an illusion. Very soon, a hidden truth can come out that confirms what your spirit has been sensing. I am not stuck. Your situation is not frozen. Time belongs to me, and I am moving in your favor. Now listen closely to what I ask of you as your God. Guard your heart. Guard your space. Guard your peace. This does not mean living in fear or suspicion. It means learning to love wisely. It means listening to the quiet warnings I place inside you when someone's words do not match their spirit. It means believing me when I show you patterns instead of dismissing your own discernment. It means not inviting everyone into your personal space just because they ask. It means understanding that access to your life is a privilege, not a right. I am going to start making you uncomfortable with certain conversations, certain visits, certain invitations. Where you used to say yes automatically, you will now feel a pause. Where you used to tolerate, you will now feel a holy resistance. Where you used to explain away someone's behavior, you will now feel me whispering, pay attention. When this happens, do not ignore me. Do not tell yourself that you are overreacting. You asked me to protect you. You asked me to guide you. This is what my protection looks like. I give you gentle warnings before storms. I nudge your heart before traps. I show you red flags before you step into nets. The woman who is secretly planning, secretly watching, secretly maneuvering, will not have the final say over anything in your life. I may allow you to see her true colors, not to humiliate her, but to free you. You have given too much benefit of the doubt to people who have shown you more than once that their loyalty to you is conditional. I am teaching you that forgiveness does not mean unlimited access. Love does not mean you must leave your doors wide open to those who abuse your kindness. Compassion does not mean allowing someone to sit in the center of your life while they quietly chip away at your sense of safety. I created you with a tender heart, but I did not create you to be constantly wounded. I made you generous, but I did not design you to be used. I gave you the capacity to care deeply, but I also gave you the right to say, no more. In this season, I am activating that no more inside you. You will not scream it, you will live it. You will choose differently. You will answer differently. You will protect your joy. You will value your peace the way I value your spirit. Look carefully at the house you are living in now. Notice what drains you. Notice what lifts you. Notice who brings calm and who carries chaos. Notice which conversations leave you feeling heavier instead of lighter. Notice where you feel you must shrink, censor yourself, or dim your light. This is me, guiding your awareness. Before I shift the external, I often shift your perception. I teach you to see, so that when change comes, your heart is ready to let go of what does not serve you. There will be a moment, and it will come sooner than you expect, when I present you with a clear choice. It may come as an opportunity to relocate. It may come as a chance to rearrange your living situation. It may come as a conversation that finally brings what was hidden into the open. It may come as a sudden realization that you no longer fit into the version of your life you once tolerated. When that moment appears, remember this message. Remember that I spoke to you about 25 minutes left, not to scare you, but to alert you. You are not meant to stay bound to an environment that slowly suffocates your destiny. You are outgrowing certain spaces, child. The walls that once felt safe now feel narrow because your spirit is expanding. The ceilings that once felt high now feel low because your faith has grown taller. The floor that once felt steady now feels shaky because I am loosening your roots from that old ground. This is why you feel uncomfortable even on days when nothing outward seems wrong. This is why you sense that something is off even when people tell you everything is fine. Your spirit hears me before your eyes see me move. Trust what I am doing in you. Trust that I am not only concerned about your future blessing, but also about your current safety, your emotional well-being, your mental peace. The house you live in is not only made of bricks and walls, it is made of routines, conversations, habits, boundaries, and energies. I am cleansing that house. I am walking through your life with a gentle but firm hand, lifting away what is toxic, what is heavy, what is not aligned with who you truly are in me. Some relationships will shift. Some you thought you needed, you will realize you do not need anymore. Some roles you used to play in people's lives will no longer fit you. The version of you who tolerated disrespect quietly is fading away. The version of you who was always available, even to those who were never truly there for you, is dissolving. The version of you who accepted crumbs just to feel included is disappearing. I am raising up within you a stronger, clearer, more grounded version of yourself, someone who understands their worth in me. Do not be surprised if the woman who moves secretly, who says one thing and does another, begins to feel uncomfortable around you. My light in you will make it harder for her to pretend. Truth has a way of making falsehood restless. When you stand in the clarity I'm giving you, those who were attached to your confusion may no longer know how to stand beside you. Let them go if they choose to leave. Let them step back if they cannot handle your growth. I am with you. I surround you. I will never abandon you. When you lie down in that house at night and your thoughts begin to spin, I want you to speak to me. I want you to say out loud, God, this is your house. My life is your house. My heart is your house. If anything or anyone is here that is not meant for me, remove it gently but firmly. If any plan is forming against me in secret, cancel it. If any woman, any person, any influence is trying to get close to me with wrong intentions, expose it, block it, and protect me. When you pray this way, you are not being paranoid, you are standing under my covering. You are inviting my wisdom, not just my miracles. I have already begun working behind the scenes. There are conversations taking place where your name is mentioned, and I am in the room, defending you even when you are not there. There are decisions being made about the future of where you will live, how you will live, and I am guiding them, even when you do not see the process. There are people observing you, some with envy and some with admiration, and I am filtering them. I am closing the path to those who would only add drama to your life. I am opening the path to those who will bring stability, goodness, and mutual respect. Stop apologizing for wanting a peaceful home. Stop apologizing for needing more than a place to sleep. Your soul also needs rest. Your spirit needs air. Your mind needs space. If the current house, in any sense, physical or emotional, is not giving you that, trust that I am not condemning you for desiring better. I am the one placing that desire within you. You are not ungrateful, you are awakening, you have survived enough chaos to last a lifetime. You have cried yourself to sleep enough nights. You have endured silence where there should have been support. You have been strong in places where you should have been able to be soft. Now I am leading you into a new atmosphere. You may remain in the same address for a season, or I may move you physically, but either way, the spirit of your home is changing. The way you feel inside your own space is changing. The boundaries you hold are changing. The people that surround you are changing. Do not cling to what I am asking you to outgrow. Do not ignore the patterns I bring into your awareness. When I show you that someone's words and actions do not align, believe me. When I give you a heavy feeling around certain places or people, listen. When I remove someone from your life, do not rush to chase them back. There are exits I orchestrate because I love you. There are endings I allow because I see what you do not. You have wanted a clear, direct word from me, and this is it: protect your house and trust that I am protecting you. The countdown you feel is the end of your agreement with what hurts your peace. I am calling you to step out of old patterns, to lock doors that used to stay open, to be intentional about who can stand close to your heart. You do not have to be harsh, but you do need to be clear. You do not have to be cruel, but you do need to be honest. You do not have to be perfect, but you do need to be present with yourself. My child, you are my dwelling place. Your heart is my house, and I am jealous over it in the most loving way. I refuse to let you be surrounded forever by energies that dim your light. By people who cannot celebrate you without competing, by secrets that steal your peace. I am stepping in. I am taking authority over what tries to take authority over you. I am standing in the doorway of your life and declaring, chaos stops here, manipulation stops here, secret plans against you stop here. My covering over you is stronger than any hidden intention, stronger than any whispered word, stronger than any quiet jealousy. As you read this, feel my presence. Feel my calm over your anxiety, my clarity over your confusion, my strength over your weakness. You are not alone in that house. Even when every room goes quiet, I am there. Even when you feel like no one truly understands what you are carrying, I do. Even when you think no one sees the small ways you choose good, I see. I have counted every time you chose peace over revenge, every time you walked away instead of starting a fight, every time you held your tongue when you could have spoken harshly. These choices matter. They are seeds, and I am breathing on them. In the coming days, watch how truth begins to surface. Pay attention to what comes to light. Notice how certain people reveal themselves without you having to expose them. Notice how my guidance becomes clearer as you take small steps, rearranging your room, cleansing your space, speaking your needs, saying no when you mean no, saying yes only when your spirit agrees. As you align with my voice, the house of your life will slowly but surely transform, and when you feel that tug inside that says, "Time is moving, I need to respond," do not harden your heart. Do not push the feeling down. This is me, loving you too much to let you sleep through a shift that is meant to set you free. The countdown is not towards your destruction, it is towards your deliverance. It is toward a moment when you finally choose yourself the way I chose you from the beginning. You are mine, child. Your house, your future, your safety, your peace, they all matter to me. I am not distant. I am not passive. I am active in your life right now. The woman who moves in secret will not have victory over what I have blessed. The people who misunderstand you will not cancel the plans I have for you. The fears that once held you will not chain you in the next chapter. I am going ahead of you. I am walking beside you. I am standing behind you. Open your heart to me fully. Let me into every room, every memory, every fear, every dream. Together, we will cleanse, rebuild, and restore. Together, we will close doors that need closing and open doors that come from me alone. Together, we will turn the house you live in, inside and out, into a place where your soul can breathe again. Do not be afraid of what I am showing you. Be grateful that I love you enough to show you now, before it is too late. You are not running out of my love. You are running into a new level of my protection. Hold my hand, and step forward. God says, my beloved child, listen to me now because your heart has been crying for answers that you do not speak out loud. You are reading this because I am gently but urgently pulling you closer, like a parent who sees their child standing too close to the edge and refuses to stay silent. When you see 25 minutes left, do not think of a clock on the wall, think of a season that is almost over, a chapter of your life that is closing. The house you are living in is not only the building around you, it is your life, your mind, your heart, your daily environment, everything you tolerate, everything you allow. I am speaking to you about this house because I love you too much to let you stay in what is quietly breaking you. There has been a heaviness in the atmosphere around you, like a weight in certain rooms, like tension you cannot fully name, like eyes you cannot see but still feel. You have tried to ignore it, to shrug it off, to tell yourself you are overthinking, but your spirit feels what your mind cannot explain. You notice small things, certain words, certain attitudes, certain patterns that repeat again and again, and you feel an uneasiness you cannot describe to anyone. My child, I see it all, and nothing is hidden from me, not even the smallest whisper spoken in secret about you. When I say, very soon a woman is secretly involved, understand me in a deeper way. Do not let fear rule you, do not let suspicion control you, and do not start accusing anyone by human impulse. I am not calling you to panic, I am calling you to wake up spiritually. This woman represents a person, a mindset, an influence, an energy that is silently working against your peace, your progress, your purity, your joy. It may be a real woman, it may be a familiar spirit using a human vessel, it may be a jealous presence smiling with their mouth while their heart plots against you, but I tell you this, I am revealing it to protect you, not to terrify you. For so long you have tried to be kind, understanding, patient, and forgiving, even to those who do not carry the same heart for you. You make excuses for how people treat you because you don't want to believe that anyone could be secretly against you. You say, they are just joking, they didn't mean it, maybe I am too sensitive. But your soul knows when something is wrong. You have tolerated little cuts to your self-worth, little insults wrapped in laughter, little dismissals of your dreams, little comments about your value, but every time you walk away feeling smaller, and you wonder why, I have watched you defend people I did not send, while doubting your own intuition that I did send. I have listened to your nighttime prayers where you asked, God, what is wrong around me? Why does my own space feel heavy? Why do I feel like I am not safe to fully be myself? My child, I heard every word, even the words that stayed trapped in your throat when you were too tired to speak. I am answering you now because the time to keep ignoring these signs is almost over. When I say 25 minutes left, I am calling you out of your delay. You keep postponing certain decisions, telling yourself you will get stronger later, set boundaries later, stop people-pleasing later, heal your inner wounds later, confront the wrong energy around you later. But later has been ruling your life for too long, and now I am stepping in to say, your later has become now. I will not pressure you in fear, but I will stir you in truth, because you have already endured more than enough. The house you are living in is meant to be a place of refuge, not a battlefield where you are silently wounded. Your room should not feel like a prison for your tears, your walls should not be witnesses to your heartbreak night after night. I want to turn your home into a sanctuary, your atmosphere into a place of rest, your space into a garden where your soul can breathe. But to do that, I must remove what is poisoning the soil. There is an influence that keeps trying to plant doubt in your mind about your own worth. Sometimes it speaks like a friend, sometimes like a family member, sometimes like a voice in your own head. It questions your choices, mocks your dreams, belittles your attempts to grow, and makes you feel guilty for wanting better. That influence is not from me. That tone is not my voice. That shame is not my gift. I speak to you with love, even when I correct you. I never shame you into silence. I never mock your tears. I never belittle your efforts. When I convict you, you feel a pull to change, not a push into despair. The influence in your life that leaves you feeling worthless, empty, and small is not me, no matter whose mouth it comes through. Understand this clearly. I am opening your eyes, not to break your relationships, but to break your chains. Very soon, I will expose what has been done in secret. I will bring into light what has been hidden behind smiles, behind compliments, behind the appearance of support. There is a woman, an energy, a presence, that has watched you with eyes of envy, not admiration. They may admire your strength, your resilience, your heart, your potential, but because they have not dealt with their own wounds, their admiration turns to jealousy, and their jealousy turns to subtle sabotage. This is why certain opportunities attached to your home life kept slipping away, why arguments seem to erupt from nowhere, why peace in your environment has been so fragile. You have felt like your life keeps getting reset just when you start feeling stable. Something goes wrong. Someone starts drama. Something breaks. Some argument explodes out of a small misunderstanding. This is not random. This is not just how life is. There has been a pattern, and it has spiritual roots. I am not telling you that a human being has full power over you. I am telling you that spiritual influences are using human wounds and weaknesses to disturb your peace. But do not fear. When I reveal an attack, it means I am already dismantling it. I want you to see your own role in this story. Many times, you opened the door to wrong energies because you did not know how to say no. You allowed people to sit in your space, speak into your mind, and shape your atmosphere simply because your heart is kind and you didn't want to hurt anyone. But in trying not to hurt others, you have hurt yourself deeply. You have been loyal to people who are not loyal to your destiny. You have been accessible to those who treat you as replaceable. Now, I am calling you to guard your house, spiritually and practically. Guard your thoughts, guard your emotions, guard the information you share, guard the access you give to your private life. Not everyone deserves the keys to your inner home. Not everyone should know your plans, your finances, your struggles, your location, your secrets, your fears. Some people want to sit in the front row of your life just so they can report your progress to those who do not wish you well. I see where conversations go when you are not present. I see how they speak about you when you are not in the room. My child, I am not telling you this so you start imagining enemies everywhere. I am telling you this so you stop ignoring what I have been showing you. You are not crazy, you are not dramatic, you are not too much. Your spirit is sensitive because I made you that way, and that sensitivity is a gift, not a curse. It is your early warning system, letting you know when something is off long before your mind can logically explain it. Do not silence that inner alarm when I ring it. There is a cycle connected to your home that I am about to break. A cycle of sudden emotional storms, confusion, misunderstandings, unexpected tension. Financial struggles that always seem to hit just when you start to feel safe. You have asked, why does something always go wrong when I start to feel happy? Hear me, you have been under an atmosphere that is not aligned with my best for you, and I am shifting it. The countdown is not my threat, it is my promise that this season is about to end. I am walking through the rooms of your life right now. I am touching your bedroom, the place where you cry quietly so no one hears. I am touching your living area, the place where conversations leave a residue you feel in the air hours later. I am touching your doorways, the entrances and exits of your life, where some keep walking in and out freely, bringing chaos with them every time they enter. I am touching your windows, the places where outside opinions look in and make you feel judged, observed, monitored. I am cleansing these spaces. I am restoring peace. Very soon, I will rearrange your life in such a way that certain people will no longer have the same access they once enjoyed. Do not be surprised if someone who has been around you for a long time suddenly distances themselves, changes direction, or reveals their true heart. Do not chase after them when I remove them. Do not try to mend what I am breaking, or resurrect what I am burying. I am not punishing you, I am protecting you from what you could not see. You have prayed for a new beginning. And now I am answering that prayer in ways you might not immediately recognize. New beginnings often arrive as endings. Protection often arrives as separation. Promotion often arrives as discomfort, because you cannot stay where you are and become who you truly are at the same time. You have outgrown certain conversations, certain environments, certain dynamics, and your spirit knows it even when your mind is afraid to admit it. The woman I speak of, the presence, the influence, the spirit, has fed on your self-doubt. She does not want you to realize who you truly are. She cannot handle your light shining fully, because your strength exposes her insecurity. She would rather keep you in a version of yourself that is muted, apologetic, unsure, always second-guessing. She celebrates you as long as you stay small, but feels threatened when you start to rise. I will not allow that dynamic to rule your life any longer. I am placing a shield of discernment over your eyes. You will begin to notice small details you once overlooked, the tone behind words, the timing of certain behaviors, the patterns behind their concern. You will see the difference between genuine care and disguised control, between real support and strategic manipulation. Do not argue with what I reveal. Do not make excuses for what I expose. When I show you the truth, receive it, even if it hurts. At the same time, I am healing you from the inside so that you do not become bitter, hard, or closed off. I do not want you to become suspicious of everyone. I want you to become wise. I do not want you to build a prison around your heart. I want you to build healthy walls with doors that I control. I will teach you the difference between boundaries and barriers. Boundaries protect your soul, barriers imprison it. I am setting you free, not locking you away. In this house, your life, your heart, your physical environment, I will plant new peace. Where there has been shouting, there will be gentleness. Where there has been silent resentment, there will be clear communication. Where there has been fear of being truly seen, there will be the safety of being fully known and still deeply loved. I am preparing connections for you that do not survive on gossip, competition, or hidden jealousy, but on mutual respect, genuine love, and shared purpose. You have been living in survival mode for too long. Your nervous system has forgotten what true rest feels like. Even on quiet days, you are tense inside, waiting for the next problem, the next argument, the next disappointment. I am stepping into your inner house today to calm the storm. When I say be still, I am not only speaking to the winds around you, I am speaking to the storms inside your chest. Your racing thoughts, your swirling fears, your constant overthinking, I am touching all of it with my peace. Take a breath right now. Deeply, slowly. Feel the air move through you as a sign that I am closer than your breath. You are not reading these words by accident. You needed to be reminded that I am not far away, watching from a distance. I am here, in the same room, watching over every detail of your life. Even when you feel alone in your house, you are not alone in my presence. Even when people ignore your pain, I cradle it in my hands. There are things you must release to me. The anger you feel toward those who used your kindness. The confusion you feel about why you were not protected from certain hurts. The fear that your future will look exactly like your past. Lay all of it at my feet. You do not have to figure everything out. You do not have to investigate every shadow. You do not have to expose every person. Your job is to trust me. My job is to reveal, to protect, to guide, and to avenge where needed. Yes, I said avenge, because I have seen the secret things done against you, the lies, the mockery, the judgments, the unfair treatments. But my vengeance is not like human revenge. I do not move from pettiness or cruelty, I move from justice and love for my child. I will deal with every tongue that rose against you, every hand that was raised to harm you, every scheme that tried to block your blessings. You do not have to chase people down to explain your worth. I am your defender. Still, I remind you, this message is spiritual guidance. Not a literal instruction to fear those around you or to take drastic action based only on these words. If you ever feel physically unsafe, I have placed wisdom and help on earth. Reach out to trusted people, to local support, to real-world protection. I move through practical help just as I move through spiritual counsel. I am the God of both the unseen and the seen. The countdown in your spirit is about transformation. 25 symbolic minutes of grace where I am inviting you to partner with me. In this window, choose to release old habits that keep you in toxic cycles. Choose to stop running back to people who only respect you when you are broken. Choose to stop dimming your light because others prefer you small. Choose to prioritize your peace, your growth, your healing, your calling. Soon, you will look around and notice that your house feels different. The same walls, perhaps, but a different atmosphere. You will notice you laugh more freely. Your chest feels less tight. You sleep with fewer nightmares. You wake up with more hope than dread. This is what happens when I cleanse your environment and renew your mind. It may not all change in one day, but you will see signs. Small shifts, new strength, new clarity, new courage. Do not be surprised when you feel an urge to clean, rearrange, or reorganize your physical space. Sometimes I lead you to move furniture, throw away old items, remove objects that carry memories of pain, or open windows to let fresh air in. These are not trivial actions. They are prophetic gestures of the inner work I am doing in you. As you remove clutter from your space, I am removing clutter from your heart. As you decide what no longer belongs in your room, I am helping you decide what no longer belongs in your life. You are stepping into a season where your home will reflect your worth. No longer will you allow people to come and go as they please emotionally, leaving you drained and confused. No longer will you ignore the signs when someone's presence lowers your energy, dims your joy, or shakes your peace. You will honor the place where you live because you will honor the soul that lives inside you. You are not an option. You are not a backup plan. You are not a free emotional dumping ground. You are mine, my child, you are so loved. Even in the rooms where you felt invisible, I saw you. Even in the arguments where your voice was dismissed, I heard you. Even in the moments where you held yourself together in front of others and collapsed in private, I caught every silent tear. I have walked with you through every hallway of this life, and I will not abandon you now in this turning point. You are not running out of time to be blessed, you are running out of time to stay in what is beneath you. Let this message be your sign. Your house, your life, your atmosphere is important to me. I care about what you see when you open your eyes in the morning. I care about what you feel when you close them at night. I care about who speaks into your ears, who sits at your table, who holds the keys to your heart. I will gently but firmly remove those who desecrate your sacred spaces, and I will bring those who know how to handle you with care. I am not just saving you from others, I am saving you from the version of yourself that thought you had to accept anything just to feel loved. You no longer have to beg for crumbs of affection from people sitting at tables overflowing with your stolen peace. I am preparing a new table for you, in the presence of those who once underestimated you. And they will watch as I restore what you lost, multiply what you have, and crown you with a peace they cannot understand. Open this with your heart, not just your eyes. Receive it as comfort, guidance, and correction wrapped together in love. Let go of fear. This is not a curse over your home, it is a cleansing. This is not bad news, it is the beginning of good news. You are not being punished, you are being prepared. The old atmosphere is expiring. The old cycles are expiring. The old access people had to your energy is expiring. The countdown is my mercy, letting you know, you don't have to stay where you are. You are safe in me. You are covered in me. You are guided by me. Watch how I move in your house, in your relationships, in your mind, in your spirit. You will not miss what I am doing. You will feel it, see it, and live inside it. And one day, you will look back on this exact moment and whisper, that was when everything quietly started to change for me. I am with you, in every room and every season. Do not be afraid. Let me finish what I have begun.